Hey, what's up guys, it's Rich and welcome back to another video. Today you'll be watching me go on a 35 gun streak and then choke on my third warden. I didn't choke on the warden, I choked my third warden. I was 60 points off and I was scared of a Reaper, little melee guy running around the place on all fours, and I lost a gunfight 60 points off my last one. It would have been perfect. I would have gone on like a 40, 45, 50 kill streak this game. Who knows what possibilities would have come true, but 35 kills in a row. Still not too shabby. I'm using RPI Evo to begin with in this game, but I pick up a variety of weapons, like this one, the K-Bar 32. I also pick up a Karma 45, which I get a collateral with at one point, which I don't think I'll ever do again on this game, but it happened, and you'll see. I got a super kill. It was just a good gameplay, and I've actually been playing Infinite Warfare today for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and this is one of the first games that I played. I think it's like the third or the fourth one or something along those lines, and it was the longest kill streak that I got, so I decided to use this as a gameplay. But in total, I had so many 40 plus kill TDMs, a load of really good rushing highlights, a load of good kill streaks, and I was having so much fun that I didn't actually want to jump off the game to record this video, but of course it is sort of my duty almost to record a YouTube video, so I thought I'd talk about my impressions of Infinite Warfare now that I've played it a fair amount. I've played on both PS4 and Xbox One, and even though it's got FPS issues at the moment on Xbox One, which are almost game breaking for me, because every now and again the FPS will drop to like 12. I'm pretty sure they're trying to fix it at the moment, so maybe I'll play some more Xbox One version of Infinite Warfare in the near future, hopefully once they fix that issue. But my first impressions are, I enjoyed this game since the beta, by the way. I think I did the first impressions of the beta, and I said that I was having a lot of fun, and that is still true today. I think this is more fun than COD 4 Remastered. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I think people play COD 4 Remastered in the slowest way. I think the game is good, but I think the players make it very slow, and it's difficult to find gunfights sometimes, and sometimes the lobbies don't fill up that quick. There's some issues here and there which maybe aren't the game's fault, but I honestly enjoy Infinite Warfare more than I enjoy COD 4 Remastered, and that doesn't mean I'm going to stop posting COD 4 Remastered, of course not. But I think it's a good sign, because I'm still a big fan of COD 4 Remastered, so I've got a good year ahead of me on this YouTube channel, because I've got two CODs that I enjoy to make content for, and I think the reason I enjoy it so much is because for the first time since what seems like Black Ops 2, they've actually made running around with the submachine gun viable and fun and rewarding, and I think there's a few things that lead to that conclusion. I think the first of which is the maps. Off the top of my head, there's only two maps that I don't really enjoy playing too much. I think they're called Crusher and Scorch. I like how I think they're called. Look at this triple kill, by the way. Just flankerizing the team. Not an issue. There was my collateral, if you're wondering. I also got like a 23-24 gun streak this game, so if you consider the fact that I had hardline on, we can call this an Infinite Warfare Moab, just between us. You know, we're not going to put it in the title or anything, but it's the equivalent of an Infinite Warfare Moab. But as I was saying, Crusher and Scorch, they're called. I was saying I think they're called, but I wrote them down in preparation on a notepad document, so I know they're called that. So I don't enjoy those two maps, but for the rest of the maps, I don't have Terminal because I didn't pre-order this game, thankfully. The rest of the maps, I really enjoy playing them. There's a lot of flanking routes which are fun. Maybe some of them, especially on Frost, are a little bit too flanky. You know, you can wall run across the entire side of the map. I haven't really seen anyone do it, but it's possible. If you're playing against good players in objective game modes, that could turn out to be an issue. But the maps are extremely fun to play, in my opinion. They have certain perks like momentum. Of course, Ghost has always been a good perk for a flanking class. And things like pinpoint, so you can see where people are. Once, if they're shooting, you can quickly jump in the sky, turn around as quickly as you can, see who's damaging you and try and take them out. There's things like traits which help towards rushers. I think the main one I would think of is with the SMG rig. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Synaptic rig. Look at me just falling to my death. Honestly, the best of this gameplay has already happened. I will let you know that for free. Okay, I die. I think most of my deaths come at the end of this game here, but my streak was pretty nice as well. The other one that I can think of is the Combat Rush one. That's what it's called, where you get a kill and you get a speed boost. That's really good for rushers. And there's another one on the FTL rig, which is the rig that I'm using in this game, which makes your HUD glow yellow once someone aims at you who you can't see. So if you're rushing around and you're flanking and there's someone behind you or chasing you or something, you can turn around, you can take them out. It's so useful for rushers and flankers, because that's generally where you try and position yourself. You know, you try and position yourself in the enemy spawn, around the enemy team, away from your teammates, and it's so handy for a rushing, aggressive SMG player to have all of those things. Another thing they've done, which makes me enjoy this game, is make all of the SMGs viable, including the UMP-45. It's not overpowered or anything. I've picked it up a few times. Haven't unlocked it myself yet, but I'm looking forward to prestiging so I can get that and all the other classic guns and hopefully make some videos on those when the time arises. And I enjoyed all of the SMGs. The RPR Evo was really good. That's the one I'm using in this gameplay. The Comma 45, of course, reminds me of the Vector of from Call of Duty Ghosts, which was one of the best guns on that game. The HVR, the last SMG, is really good at range. It reminds me a lot of the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3. There's just a load of playstyles that you can get with these guns, and I think that they all have their merits. And honestly, I enjoy using all of the SMGs, and I think it's been a long time since I've had a COD that I've genuinely could say that about. It's just an action-packed game, and I enjoy it. It sounds like I'm really fanboying about this. It's not my favourite COD ever. It's just a lot better than I was expecting, and that makes me happy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Answer on a postcard if you knew what I just said.